Don't work with your family professionally. This is the advice our friends and society gives कि अगर आपने बिजनेस में रिश्तेदारों को इन्वॉल्व करोगे, बिजनेस ही नहीं आपके रिश्ते भी बर्बाद हो जाते हैं. But I have done the opposite. I have built $100 million business with my wife, and now my startup is led by my son, and I'm having a very healthy relationship with both of them. So I'm going to share my experience, my ups and downs with them, and my learning, so you can build your business with your family too. जब मेरा बिजनेस 50 करोड़ टर्नओवर में रेवेन्यू में पहुंच गया with a decent profit, 150 customers, we had around 40 employees. It is very important that you plan for every 5 years. It's a time जब आप सोचते हो what next for me, and I planned कि मैं अगले 5 सालों में 250 करोड़ बिजनेस करना चाहता हूँ. The most important thing is किस तरह की मुझे टीम चाहिए होगी, कौन से मुझे important लोग चाहिए होंगे to build this business. And the first thing which came to my mind is that I needed a very strong CFO जो मेरा बिजनेस एनालाइज करके हमेशा मुझे बताए कि मेरा बिजनेस हेल्दी है, क्या मुझे और बिजनेस में चाहिए, मेरे फाइनेंसेस, मेरे कंप्लायंस और मुझे लीगल में हेल्प कर सके. You see, CFO means a Chief Financial Officer. They understand the business pulse. They can understand the balance sheet. They can understand the forecasting. They understand industry as a whole कैसे काम कर रही है. Once I was very clear कि मैं क्या चाहता हूँ, मैंने उसको डॉक्यूमेंट किया और फिर मैंने उसको इंटरव्यू प्रोसेस में उसको फॉलो किया. मैंने 5-6 इंटरव्यू की. एंड में मुझे लगा कि ये सारे सी हैं. And then suddenly one evening it struck to my mind, I have my wife who's a postgraduate and a chartered accountant, a partner in a good firm, knows finance, knows compliance, knows taxation. Why should I not look at her? तो होता क्या है कि जब भी आप कोई बिजनेस करते हो घर में, कई बार आप बिजनेस की बातें करते हैं. तो मुझे लगा कि 10 साल से मैं बिजनेस कर रहा हूँ तो उसको बिजनेस समझ आ गया होगा. Anyway, I took that risk. I took her out over a cup of coffee and discussed in detail what I want. We had a very long 1-hour professional discussion. It took me lot of talking to convince her कि why she could be good for that role. 2-3 महीने लगे. Finally, over a couple of discussions, she decided, okay, she will jump on it and she will become my CFO. Whenever you are getting maybe your spouse, your son or any relative to your business, make sure it is not an emotional decision. As a CEO, as an owner, let me tell you, at the top you are alone, and ultimately if the decision does not work, the blame will come to you only. Once she was convinced that yes, she would want to explore, then the next thing, मैंने role or responsibilities, job description मैंने share किया so that she also is very clear what I'm expecting from her. I also invited her to office and had an interview. When I was interviewing, I never saw her. She was my wife. I asked her some hard questions. Once that whole interview process went and I felt that yes, she's the right candidate, फिर मैंने एक justification बनाई because as she was my spouse, I had to go back to the board and tell her she possesses all the skills, the qualification, and today she could be the right person who could help us to grow our business. Board also met her and they were convinced that this could be a right decision for our business. Once the hiring happened, proper appointment letter with the role and responsibilities and a career growth expected was handed over to her in a very clear manner. Because let me tell you, जितना डॉक्यूमेंट ज्यादा आप करोगे और एक्सेप्ट होगा आपके ही लिए अच्छा है, नहीं तो आप डिस्प्यूट के लिए कुछ ना कुछ छोड़ रहे हैं. जब मैंने एक जॉइंट वेंचर जर्मन कंपनी से किया, सबसे पहले उनका फोकस होता CFO. मैंने ट्रांसपेरेंटली उनको बोला मेरा CFO इज माई वाइफ एंड दे वांटेड टू इंटरव्यू हर. ट्रस्ट मी, मेरी इंटरव्यू 1.5-2 घंटे हुई, उसकी इंटरव्यू आधा दिन हुई. एंड आई वाज अमेज्ड व्हेन माय बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स केम एंड टोल्ड मी दे वुड कंटिन्यू हर एज अ CFO and they had already made a career growth for her. If I am able to just sum up, in 6 years she became the CFO for the Asia wing. I would like to be very transparent. ये नहीं है कि issues नहीं थे business में. Initially there were more issues because she was wanting to understand the business and all employees knew कि she was my wife. So everyone was not forthcoming and willing to talk to her everything. As a manager, I advised her that she needs to build confidence within the team and say that I'm not his wife in this office. I'm your leader. If you have any issues, it is my job to go and talk to my boss and get the things resolved. Number 2, ego can kill anything. Ego can kill business. Ego can kill any relationship. Business never grow with yes sir people. Business grows जो आपके हित में सोचते हैं. जब वो हित में सोचते हैं, there has to be a constructive criticism and आपको वो constructive criticism लेनी पड़ती है because the person sitting on the other side will look at the picture from a different perspective. और वही तो आप चाहते हैं कि आपको हर चीज black and white में कहा जाए और ये भी कहा जाए Mr. Naveen Kapoor, this will not work, or if this will work, please make sure these are the risks involved into the business. Here I would suggest everyone to go and read a book, Ego is the Enemy. It's a wonderful book. My third important thing is don't mix business with family relationship and family talk. When I was not even doing business, मैं अपना ऑफिस का काम घर कभी नहीं लेके जाता था. I would always keep it disconnected because जब हाउस में डिस्कशन होती है, it can always flare up. Whereas discussion in offices are always much more mature, constructive and professional. Fourth important thing, I took her career seriously. Over a period of 4-5 years, as she became so confident and she was performing excellently, she became a supply chain head. अभी तक तो मैंने अपना work experience with my wife बताया, but my new venture CardByte, who I'm working with my son, and trust me, it is extremely different and challenging. I'm going to tell and share honestly some of the important lessons which I learned in managing a highly qualified son who is helping you to drive your business. I started a new business which was a tech startup, and apart from a technology head, I needed a strong person who was good in product knowledge and had a global experience, because I was trying to launch a product which would be global in nature. You see, when you start for a new startup, it's not easy hiring the first set of the team. You have to get people on board whom you know better or whom you can influence. उसी time my son, जिन्होंने जॉर्जिया टेक से मास्टर्स कंप्लीट किया था, he was working in a very comfortable job, but वो एक जॉब स्टार्टअप में करना चाह रहे थे where he could explore his business skills. I knew he was looking for a startup in US. I took that chance and told him that I am also looking someone similar to your experience to join my startup at a low salary cost, but I will be willing to part a larger stock option. So his first experience was, Papa, I don't want to come to India. I think so I would want to look at USA. But then I sent him the product description and the role and responsibilities. And then he came back, he would be keen to look at. Being a very professional in my thought process in my earlier business, I asked my co-founder, who also had a global experience, to interview him and see whether he fits the requirement which we want. Because he was my technology head, he knew what we were looking at, and we wanted someone, a mix who understands technology, who understands the product, and who has some global flavor. एक जो US में काम करता है उसको पता है कि वहाँ की लोगों को कैसे तरह का प्रोडक्ट चाहिए, उनकी क्या रिक्वायरमेंट है. So we wanted something that to bring that flavor. We were trying to also find that he should fit our environment. Trust me, I didn't tell him in the beginning that he was my son. नहीं तो क्या उनको होता है यार ये अपना बेटा लाना चाहता है तो एक पॉजिटिव आता है. But when he gave a positive feedback and when I came for a final negotiation, that time I told him that he is my son, and that's how he came and joined my business. So once we selected him, we gave him a proper offer with a clear job description, the role what we expect from him, and very clearly an Indian salary, not a US salary. We gave him some joining bonus stock option, but his main stock option were linked to his performance, and his performance was not to be determined by me, but with my co-founder whom he was reporting directly. Once he accepted the offer and once he came back, a clear performance evaluation sheet was prepared, what was expected him from each quarter and on year-in basis, because when you're building a new tech company and you're wanting money to also come from outside, from a venture capital or for anything, you need to make sure that everything is very strictly and compliance driven. After 3 years, I can say hiring Dhruv was one of the very right decision, primarily on 3 accounts. When you hire a person to be part of your co-founding team, you want someone who can take more responsibilities, who is trustworthy and who is willing to learn. You see, when you build a new startup, everything is disruptive. कोई system नहीं होते, कोई process नहीं होते हैं. बड़ी कंपनी में आपके process हैं, systems हैं, policies हैं. You all build over a period of time and you need lot of patience. Dhruv, as coming from a young generation, he showed lot of patience and adopt lot of things which are different as compared to global environment. And today he not only heads the product ownership, he takes care of the marketing, and he is also one of the key person in the software development team, where his inputs are taken much more seriously about the vision of the product and how he wants to make sure in next 3, 4, 5 years how the product will develop over a period of time. While managing Dhruv, there was nothing downside, but there was 2 challenges. One, the younger generation uses technology to its fullest effect, where I was risk averse because you are sometimes sensitive, you do not understand कि आप कैसे उसको technology को adopt करेंगे. Number 2, you had a person who would ask you lot many questions. If you gave any directions, you were sure that he would not just accept the direction but first feel justified that this is required. और मैं हर जगह बोलता हूँ, learn, unlearn and relearn. अगर ये मंत्र आप follow कर लेंगे तो managing anyone would be much more easy. Guys, ये मेरा वीडियो कैसा लगा प्लीज कमेंट करके मुझे बताएं. Make sure you like the video and subscribe the channel ताकि मैं आपके लिए और ऐसे वीडियोस बना सकूं.